Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is my overview for the latest comic I read and picked up. It is Spider-Man, Brand New Day by Marvel, and it is 328 pages. As you can see here, it came out back in June of 2026, so just over almost 2 months old, I guess, at this point. But coincidentally, the film is also named Brand New Day. Now, if you're wondering, is this comic about the movie? Spoiler alert for both the comic and movie. No. Does it pull certain things or little quick snippets? Spoiler alert. Yes. But no, this is not the story that is adapted into the movie or vice versa. This is a collection of a somewhat longer run of 100-ish issues, and this is just hand-picked stories of that. And this collects, as you can see here, Amazing Spider-Man from 99, 555 through 557, 562 through 564, 574 through 576, and 578 through 579. But it also has material from Amazing Spider-Man in 99, 577, and Amazing Spider-Man Extra from 2008, number 2. So a collection of artists here listed at the bottom. And again, this only collects a few short stories in the longer run of this era of Spider-Man. This retails for about $9.99, depending on where you are. And you can generally get this on sale for maybe a couple bucks less than that. Is it worth the price of $10? 100%. Anything in compact form like this for 10 bucks is definitely worth it. When you open up your cover here, you're greeted with some really great artwork. And then it cites the breakdowns of the stories here for the referenced material. The artwork is really well done, and it's printed on this kind of glossy paper, so no recycled paper like what DC Comics is doing with the compact series. This is more glossy, finish, very good quality, especially for the price. And it translates well onto paper here, as well as the artwork and style. You're gonna get a featured cast in addition to Spider-Man, including people like Wolverine, Doctor Strange, some classic villains like Hammerhead, the Hand, as well as the anti-hero, the Punisher, and many other characters, including MJ and other side characters throughout the way. The story is fun, dark at times, but ultimately a really good read, and like I said, a good snapshot or a snippet of this era of material. You'll even get some side stories included in this as extra too. I won't spoil that because that's a fun read as well. A short read, but a fun read nonetheless. But like I said, a lot of fun stuff littered throughout here. The artwork is fantastic, as you can see here. Really well drawn. And a lot of people wonder, are these compact comics worth it as far as trying to read these in the smaller frame, if you will? Yeah, they translate well. Only I'd say a couple times, and this just might be my eyes, that I had to really kind of look a little closer than I normally would to read some of the dialogue. But overall, the compact form allows friendly travel and allows you to go through the story, in a more convenient fashion, being able that you can take it everywhere with you, as opposed to, one of your bigger, like a DC Finest. You can see the size of that compared, much bigger. But again, this is a fun story. Over 300 pages of material in here that you're gonna get your hands on. And again, for spoilers, no, this does not connect or does not spoil anything for the movie, which I guess is a good and bad thing for those wanting a adaptation or something for source material. There's references, there's nods to a few things that happen, but overall, it is not pulled from this for that new movie. Thoughts on the movie? I think you should go see it. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm not gonna spoil anything in it, but it sets up some really cool stuff for the future of MCU, and it's kind of restored that faith I have in MCU again. So, but thanks for checking out the channel. I got more reviews all the time, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, leave that comment below, and I'll see you on the next video.